Deep in the heart of Eldergrove Forest, where towering trees stretched up to kiss the sky and the ground shimmered with magic, lived the last unicorn. Her name was Elowen, and she was unlike any other creature in the realm. With a silver coat that glistened like moonlight and a horn that sparkled with the colors of the rainbow, Elowen had once roamed freely with her kind. But as the world changed, so did the creatures that inhabited it. Magic became scarce, and one by one, the unicorns disappeared, leaving Elowen as the last of her lineage. For centuries, Elowen wandered the enchanted woods, her hooves barely making a sound as she moved through the trees. Eldergrove, with its hidden springs and ancient ruins, had long been forgotten by the outside world. Only those with the purest of hearts could enter its borders, and even they could rarely catch a glimpse of the elusive unicorn. The forest was her sanctuary, a place where time seemed to stand still. Yet despite the beauty and serenity of her surroundings, Elowen felt a deep loneliness. The echoes of her ancestors' laughter still lingered in the wind, but the voices were fading. She longed for someone, anyone who might understand the weight of her solitude. One evening, as the sky turned a deep purple and stars began to twinkle above, Elowen heard something unusual. A voice. It was soft and gentle, carried on the breeze like a song. Intrigued, she followed the sound, her heart racing with hope. As she approached the edge of the forest, she saw a young girl kneeling by a stream. The girl's hair was as dark as the night, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity. She was humming to herself, unaware that she was being watched by the last unicorn. Elowen stepped cautiously out from behind the trees, her heart pounding. The girl gasped in amazement when she saw the magnificent creature before her. You're real," the girl whispered, her voice trembling with awe. Elowen bowed her head slightly, acknowledging the girl. For the first time in centuries, she felt a connection with another being, one who seemed to understand the magic of the forest. "What's your name?" the girl asked softly, taking a step closer. "I am Elowen," the unicorn spoke, her voice melodic and soothing. "And you are?" "Lira," the girl replied, still in disbelief. "I've heard stories about unicorns, but I never thought I'd see one. They said you were all gone." Elowen sighed, her eyes filled with a sadness that Lira couldn't comprehend. "I am the last. The world has forgotten us, forgotten the magic we once brought." Lira frowned, her heart aching for the creature. "That's not true," she said fiercely. "I haven't forgotten, and I'm sure there are others who believe in magic too." Elowen tilted her head, considering the girl's words. "Perhaps," she murmured, "but the world has changed. Magic no longer flows as it once did. Soon, even I will fade." "No!" Lira cried, her eyes filling with tears. "There has to be a way to save you, to bring the magic back." The unicorn looked at her with a mixture of sorrow and hope. "There may be a way," she said after a pause, "but it will not be easy. You must travel to the heart of Eldergrove, deep within the forest, where the last remnants of magic reside. There, you will find the Crystal of Dawn, a stone imbued with the purest form of magic. If you can bring it to me, I may have a chance." Without hesitation, Lira nodded. "I'll do it," she promised. "I'll find the crystal and bring it back to you." And so Lira set off on her journey, guided by the soft glow of the moon and the whispers of the trees. The path to the heart of Eldergrove was treacherous, filled with enchanted beasts and ancient traps designed to keep intruders at bay. But Lira was determined. With every step, she thought of Elowen and the magic that was slipping away from the world. Days turned into nights, and still, Lira pressed on. She faced many challenges, crossing rivers that shimmered with illusions, avoiding the gaze of the Watcher, an ancient guardian of the forest, and navigating labyrinthine trails that seemed to twist and shift with every step. But Lyra's heart was strong, and her will was unbreakable. At last, after what felt like an eternity, Lira reached the heart of Eldergrove. In the center of a clearing, bathed in the soft glow of dawn, stood the Crystal of Dawn. It was a radiant stone, pulsing with magic, and as Lira approached, she could feel its power surging through her. With trembling hands, she took the crystal and began her journey back to Elowen. When she finally returned to the edge of the forest, the unicorn was waiting, her silver coat shimmering in the morning light. "You did it," Elowen whispered, her eyes wide with disbelief. Lira smiled, holding out the crystal. "Now the magic will return." As Elowen touched the Crystal of Dawn, a blinding light enveloped the forest. The trees, the streams, and the very air around them seemed to hum with newfound energy. The magic had returned, and with it, hope for the world. Elowen bowed her head in gratitude. Thank you, Lira. Because of you, I will not fade. The magic lives on. And so, the last unicorn and the brave girl who believed in her stood together at the edge of Eldergrove, knowing that as long as there were those who believed, magic would never truly disappear.